What is up, guys? This is your boy Azam with Investify, and today I want to discuss with you what's happening in the stock market and what stock that you should be looking at purchasing and why. So let's get started here. Just so you can see, this is over the last year how the S&P 500 has performed. It's gone from the low of 232 to the high of 286, and right now it's kind of stalling around 258, okay? 264 as we see the price moving. Now, almost over a month ago, I had predicted that the market is going to drop. And I was anticipating it to drop to around 230s, 240s. Right now, as we look at this, we feel that it might continue to do that. But here's a daily chart look, okay? Now we're looking at the daily chart here, and we can see that how over the past year or so, it has performed. And you can see in the past few days how the moving averages. Now all these moving averages are the 10, 20, 50 and 200 day moving averages. And we see that the market has been kind of shifty, like it cannot create a trend right now. So it will be interesting to see how the market performs over the next couple of weeks. I believe that we might just consolidate at this point and then continue to rally, or it might go down. But for now, I think it's going to be staying within this range of around 265, 255 for some time before it kind of finds its direction. All right. The other thing to kind of note is that the tax season will be over after April 15th. And that usually leads to people reinvesting into the markets, whether it's cryptos or whether it will be the stock market. So we might see a boost in volume and another rally to go forward. But I'm keeping an eye at this and can't really make much out of this, but that's what's happening. Now let's take a look at the gold market. Okay, what's happening with gold? As we can see, gold has been uptrending and it's rising in value on the daily chart. But let's just see how it's doing on the weekly. Even on weekly, it seems like gold could be a pretty decent buy to look into if you are looking to kind of diversify your investments. Let's see how oil is doing. Okay. Now, oil has been also in an uptrend, and it's been in an uptrend for some time now. So you could have probably purchased it around the price of $5.50 and seen a nice 40% return by now. But so as you can see, if the stocks are dropping or they're a little shaky, we are noticing that commodities like oil and gold, and let's just look at silver here, that these might be increasing or they're trying to stabilize. So at least gold and oil are trending up. So something to look into if you want to diversify some of your investments, okay? Now the stock that I want to discuss today is one that I've been keeping an eye on for some time. I'm kind of excited to look into this. So Semtech Corp is a tech company. We're seeing it rise. It had this huge move from the low of 34 to a high of $41 in just 1 week. So it went over 20% return in a single week. And since then, I believe that they're in a uptrend. We can even see the RSI rising for this one. So that's always a good sign to look at. But let's see what this company is about, right? They have a pretty solid market cap of $2.8 billion. They have, the ratios are really solid, and I think as a tech company, they're pretty good. So what I'm going to show you is how you can purchase this stock for no commission fees. All right, and the platform that we're going to use is Robinhood. So let's do that real quick. All right, guys, this is our Robinhood account, as you can see. And this is currently how it's performed. Now, what I want to show you is over the past year, it's up around 20.7%. And what I want to do is I want to compare this with S&P 500 real quick. And over the past year, the S&P is about around 14.5 and we're around 21%. So essentially we've made close to over 50% more return on investment than the S&P 500 despite the drop in the market. Some of the positions we own right now are right here. Spark Therapeutics, just a few of these positions that we have, okay? And let's take a look at SMTC as one of the stocks. All right, here it is. Just a little bit more information about the company as you scroll down. So it's a semiconductor company. Essentially, that's what it does. It provides huge opportunity. And the interesting thing is that semiconductor space is heating up even more now, since we know that Apple is planning to create their own company and end their contract with Intel. Now, if you have to purchase the stock, right, we'll go back real quick and we'll predict where should be our buying price and what should be our stop loss, okay? So here we are. I would probably put the stop loss around $33.35, and now I'll purchase it at the current market price of $42.65. So I'll go ahead and buy one share and swipe up. Okay, so I've purchased that. Now to put a stop loss, I'm gonna go ahead and put a sell order right here. Click one, and then on the order types, you're gonna choose stop loss. I'm gonna put $33.35, and I'm going to choose never expires. All right, and it tells me right here you're placing a good till canceled stop loss at $33.35. Yes. Swipe up. And voila. So now this is the exciting part, that the moment I purchase it, the thing goes down by 5 cents. Seriously? God. Well, okay. So now we have purchased this stock. We have also put a stop loss on it, so we know what our risk is. Now, what we will be focused on is over time. I believe that this stock can go over $55 to $60 in value. So we're going to wait for it to go over 55 before we decide to sell it, right? So we will be keeping alerts on that. We'll create alerts. There are several apps out there that are free where you can actually create price alerts, so you know when to get in or get out of a stock. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that this makes sense to you. If you have any questions about how to get started with Robinhood, or about the stock market, what you should be doing, what you should be looking at, please feel free to message me. We love commenting back to you guys. We love engaging with you guys and helping you succeed. Thank you and have a great day. This is Awesome with Investify. Bye.